Right, so the sun's just clearing the slope at Little Barlow. A nice breeze there straight up, laid out the wing on the grassy area, using the wing to go up to the top. Now this is the sort of thing only the most experienced pilot should ever do, because there's always a big risk launching from low down. As you can see, the wing sitting there nicely. Launching from low down, as you arrive at the top you find that there's a lot more wind. So you've got to know the site, you've got to have a very high skill set. And there's been a lot of BHP pilots. Matter of fact, this year I think there was 2 killed because they were doing launches from low down, slightly down the face, simply because they couldn't handle the conditions at the top of the hill. So it's not for the unwary. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to fly based on physics and not the usual garbage that's taught in paragliding. So we're looking forward to seeing what's happening this weekend. Despite cautioning us to what the law says, there's an STV presenter is planning on doing a cancelled from last week, but planning on doing it this weekend. Charity, tandem or solo training flight at Tinto. So that's highly illegal. So we'll see what happens about that, what sort of fallout. Now obviously doing illegal stuff like that, no insurance and risk of prosecution. And obviously the other legal aspects which will affect both the charity and the TV company that she works for. So they're taking significant risks. They were informed, and so far they're sort of running on denying things, deleting any posts that mention the fact that what they're about to do is illegal. So, precision paragliding, got to use the wing to jog up to the top, have a nice flight, and then maybe do some filming in the air. But as I say, any time you're thinking of launching from low down, don't do it unless you absolutely know the conditions up high are fine. Essentially, we've had a lot of students over the years that have taken off from low down and had great flights for one simple reason. There's other pilots up at the top and they've been taught how to assess the wind strength at the top of the ridge from both how sailplanes fly, how hang gliders fly, how paragliders fly, and even what the birds are doing. But it's always with the human factors as well as the basic physics, teaching them how to do this sort of thing safely. So when you see video clips of folks doing this, question, is it safe? Have they been trained properly? Right, pop the wing up and into flight. Right. Okay, so tiptoeing and launching, cutting along to where there's a bit more lift, touch down, use the harness control to keep the wingtip just skimming the ground. So get that to take me up to the main takeoff, gives you full control, no risks. And then as I come up, the cliff is just beyond that rise. As I come up to the top, I'll roll the wing level using the harness and then into takeoff. So, Little Barlow, conditions are feeling excellent. If it's got enough south in it, a good southeast, I might go around and fly the bigger side of King's Seat, which is only a couple of miles away. And there's King's Seat. Okay, so using the harness to roll the wing level, tiptoe to the edge. Yep, you can see from the shadow and the wind there, it is fairly southeasterly, so I'm going to step the wrong way and into a left beat. And launching. Warp the wing, wee dab of brakes, dive, bring the tip back up, and then slip it along and back and repeat the flight. So just slowing down, let the tip drop using the harness. There, tip slowly coming down, just controlling with the harness. Tiny bit of upper wing brake just to hold the balance as well. It's almost no movement, it's all harness control. Just let it slide along the grass and back to take off for the next flight. Great fun, shutting down.